And you're back. Thank you. It's been, well, an interesting run. We went, cleared some raiders, got a new settlement, ran and saved another settlement. We've got them as well. And, well, Preston, I feel I've done my bit for the Minutemen for a while, and it's time to do something on our own. So, I'm going to do the greedy thing and run off to Diamond City, get back on the track of my son, talk to Piper and Nick. I've got my combat rifle, my 10mm, my laser shotgun, and my sniper rifle, which I need to reload. And I'm going to go ahead and swing into Oberlin, drop by the alley on the way, just to make sure everything's okay, see if I need to turn off the radio recruitment beacons, the usual. And, well, that's pretty much it. We'll join back at Diamond City. And here we are again, back at Diamond City. Let's get in there and talk to Nick and Piper. Alright, Diamond City. Hi, Nat. Is Piper in?
Well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out. But, well, we both know that angle is cut off.
Because he's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. Guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm gonna introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
Well, honestly, well, I think I kind of want you on me for this.
Waiting on you.
Yeah, this is kind of a hard decision. I think you're with me, Nick.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Alrighty.
Inside, you got,
Is this a better time for that talk?
Actually, yeah, I did want to say a few things.
What conversation?
Just all that stuff about how I was feeling about life when you first met me in Concord. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't talking complete nonsense.
Yeah, I think I understood.
It's just, I was ready to give up. I didn't care if I lived or died anymore. At least not for myself. And it was because of you and who you are that turned things around for me. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Our friendship means a lot to me too, Preston. I hope you know that.
I do. I wouldn't have said all that to just anybody, you know. I guess we should get back to it, huh?
Yep. You go ahead and go back to Grey Garden. Whip those guys into shape. Have a feeling I might need the Minutemen in force here soon. Nick? Let's go find this Good Neighbor place and talk to that Dr. Amari.
even
Okay.
people do crazy things when they're scared. Like Diamond City's motto.
Yeah. Some people just bury their head in the sand in order to maintain their own sanity, I guess. Wish I could do that. Okay, Nick. According to the map, Good Neighbor is not far from where I saved you from that vault. So, I guess we'll make our way there. Hey there, guy.
Keep moving, Scabber.
Okay. Ooh.
One.
Oh, killed a rad roach, but it looks like more. And more.
Made us again.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want it gone to waste, would you?
Oh, sounds like the Brotherhood are at it again. Hey, looks like we got a police station. Hey, I'm gonna have a look at this terminal. Yep, same old, same old. 200-year-old police documents. Yeah, I'm not sure if the Brotherhood are on the up and up. Ooh, we got some stuff. What do we got? Buff out, stim pack. And an old holotape. Can probably sell it. Come along, Nick. And we're back in the commons. Come on, Nick. And this is the place. And we're going this way, right? We got ferals. Oh! Ah! Aw. Whoa. Whoa.
Really want this to be the last mug you see?
Well, we scared that one off. Oh, no, we didn't. Ooh. Nothing but a can on him. Whoa!
For it now.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, go there.
Any survivors? Oh, 1, 2. Whoa. Radiation. Okay, I guess they're going after the raiders that took out the vertibirds. Oh.
Anything I can lug for you?
Yeah, actually quite a bit here. Hang on.
Hey,
I'll see what I can do.
You could carry everything.
Here's what I've got.
Empty pockets. Alright, Nick. It looks like 2 survivors, 1 died. Whoa. Well, I guess we just move on. Oh. He was eating somebody. It was a gunner. I don't know. Not sure how I feel about that one. Whoa! Oh! You don't think he wasn't... did I just kill a nice super mutant? Nick, we're here! Come on! I hear more super mutants. Nick! Come on, I'm heading in.
Well, it's the detective. Tracking down another wayward husband to his mistress.
Why? Someone stand you up?
You trying that, what do you call it? Evasive language on me? And who are you, huh? Valentine's new dick in training?
what's it to you?
Gotta know who's backing who in Good Neighbor. I ain't never seen you before. Maybe you're in the market for a little insurance?
Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Nick Valentine makes a rare visit to town, and you're hassling his friend here with that extortion crap? Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock?
You
What
know
do
this guy?
care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something.
Oh, I saw that
Why'd
coming.
you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You alright, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Actually, yeah, that's sort of my policy at my places too, so...
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember who's in charge.
And I'm guessing that's him.
I think we ought to talk.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, anything you want to know?
Actually, yeah, lots of things.
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
Wow. It was wiped out? That'd be like Sanctuary getting wiped out.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Yeah, we should. We've got merchants. So I take it nobody really cares?
Oh, someone should make use of it.
Yeah, ooh. Well, it's not shooting at me.
Hey.
Whoever
Hey.
this Brotherhood of Steel is, I'm not buying that we come in peace malarkey.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of with you on that one. So,
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
oh, well, I wouldn't scream. I've got settlements and ghouls of my own that are great people. And, well, you seem kind of nice.
Let's see what you have.
It's a little bit of everything.
Few weapons. Ooh. Left leg. Oh, I just have a regular left leg. Okay. Oh, nothing much, just shopping.
Yeah?
I'm gonna look around, but I might be back for that leg piece. Oh, she has a really nice leg armor piece in there that I want, but I can't afford it. But with all the stuff you're carrying, I might be able to trade for it.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm a woman, baby. Can't you tell?
You certainly look like a woman, yes.
And that's all that matters, right? Now are you buying what I'm selling?
Let's see what you have.
A gun for every occasion.
Well,
You step through the gate. You got balls.
oh, okay. Nick.
Hey,
Do something for you?
Yeah, give me everything you got.
If I got it.
You better have it. I just gave you everything not too long ago. Dragging myself over. Hey, Daisy.
Got some good deals. You won't believe what's in the is it food or not section.
Oh, well, actually, I got something else in mind.
let's see what you have.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
Okay, that cost... Yeah, ooh. Do you mind if I use your workbench? Okay, I...
Don't be shy now.
I won't be shy. I'm just gonna change my leg armor. Okay, hey, would you be interested in this too?
Daisy.
If you hit upon something, don't bother telling me it's an heirloom. I'm probably older than whatever it is you're selling.
I'll take a look, sure.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Alright, got a little bit of my money back. Got quite a few laser weapons, but hey, I'm gonna hang on to those. Those will be good for my guys. Come on, Nick. Where are we going? This isn't the place. Oh. Okay. Third rail? Think that's a bar? Oh wow, this place is... Yeah. The Memory Den.
Welcome home.
Oh, thank you. It's not really home, but... Monday is Ladies' Night. Wednesday... All-Star Vaudeville Review. Oh, it's an old burlesque house. Oh, sorry. It's an old burlesque house. This is where we're going, isn't it? Hello. Okay.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Wow, you know everybody, don't you? I'll just follow you then. Hello, nice to meet you. I actually really like the place here. Okay. Sure this is the right way? Oh.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
How much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Okay.
So the brain is still good, right?
Possibly. There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue, injecting some kind of compound to keep it stable. But there's no way to access the memories inside without a compatible port.
You're talking about me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar parts, we might have an in.
There could be long-term side effects. I don't know where to even begin with listing the risks.
Don't bother. I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're
Wow.
ready, Mr. Valentine.
Yeah, you're ticking.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
No.
I
Wow.
need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine.
Yeah.
Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption, and we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Any idea what I'm gonna see in there?
I have no clue. But considering we only have a single piece of the medial temporal lobe and not the whole brain, I doubt it'll be cohesive.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
So, oh, you're using that one, and I guess I'm using this one.
initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Okay, I'm holding on.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Okay, this is definitely weird. I can move along his neural pathways at will.
You are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
California Republic. All 5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California
Was
Republic.
that Kellogg, or is
I'm sure that's gonna take some getting used to for a lot of people.
that's
What a joke.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days. Like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop sending you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
no, but it explains
There
a lot
appears
about
to be
Kellogg.
another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Alright, I'm moving along. The pathway's pretty clear.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just...
San Francisco.
Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. No, it's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Yeah, he devoted himself a little bit too much to the idea that a gun means everything. In the end, a gun is just one gun.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
The wife and kid?
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
So he lived by the gun, and his wife and child paid the price? And for that, he was willing to take my child and my wife.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
So it was after his wife and child that he truly became a mercenary. But he was, I guess, more of a guard before. But he messed with somebody.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
System is offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
So...
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Okay, I've got the pathway. So the Institute approached him? He was inadvertently interrupting some of the things the Institute was doing, and they just hired him?
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
This is...
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is... It's exactly... And her. She's from the Institute. So they didn't just send him. They came with him.
This is the one. Here.
Oh, if that's
Open
her,
it.
this is me. Oh, yeah.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here.
Wait. No.
Oh, this
I've
was...
got him.
This is exactly as it...
I'm only going to tell you once.
No.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Ah!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence
The backup.
reinitialized.
Oh, I'm so glad he's dead.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
This is when they stole my son. And killed Nora.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
It was still fresh in my mind. And to see it again. This is Diamond City.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
But he's... He looks like he's about 10 years... I thought when you froze me, I woke up like right after. Like, maybe you didn't refreeze me properly. Are you saying...
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
It was what, 8,
Minimizing my
10 years?
exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything.
And if anyone's wondering why it suddenly went quiet, this is why. Next to the TV, you can see there's a radio. A radio that I cannot turn off. As you can see, I just tried. It is now playing a song. A copyrighted song. And anyone who watches YouTube regularly knows copyrighted music and videos do not go well. In order to keep this video from being flagged by YouTube, I've had to turn the volume completely down. I'm going to give you a gist of what's going on, though. This is a courser, the first time I've seen one, and they are definitely human-looking, if not a little bit in their speech patterns being a bit off. I'm hoping that will let me spot them in the future. Kellogg is being removed from his current mission, as this courser intends to take Sean back to the Institute. Kellogg is being sent after a runaway Institute scientist named Virgil, who is apparently hiding in the glowing sea. Since I read on Kellogg's terminal, back when I was able to end his life, that he had just been reassigned to a new mission, I'm hoping this is that mission and that he's not killed Virgil, which means I may have a way to find information about the Institute. And here you can see why no one's been able to track the Institute back to their home, because they have teleportation. So we're going to join back as soon as I'm out of the lounger and the song is over.
Dr. Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Am I okay? Are you seeing anything bad?
Don't be alarmed, but I honestly don't know what to look for. As I said before, this is uncharted territory, but your neural and physiological readings have returned to normal. From a medical standpoint, you're fine. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay. I've got power armor. I think we can do this. But do you mind? I mean, you need to get into the Institute to get information as much as I do, so... I'm just going to take what I absolutely need, which is everything. Anything in here? No. I'll put it back. There you go. Thank you, Doctor. You've been a big help. Let's find Nick. Nick? 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 Have you seen? Oh, never mind. I see him. Thank you. Hey, Nick. We got up.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
We have to head into the glowing sea. Any advice?
I'm a synth, so radiation isn't much of an issue for me, but an old suit of power armor might just be the guardian angel you're looking for. That, or you could buy up all the Rad-X and Rad-Away you can find from any chem dealer who's got it in stock.
Well, I've got power armor, and you're right. I think you're the one to accompany me.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Okay. Let's get out of here.